Let's do the erase part. Yeah, I hear Bob Ross a lot. I guess it's because I have like I'm kind of soft and zen, kind of chill, soft-spoken. Maybe it runs among artists. I watch a lot of artists on YouTube, and I found that a lot of them, even the ones that draw like the darkest, scariest stuff you've ever seen, so sweet, so soft-spoken, you never would imagine that they draw people ripping their own hearts out and stuff. I'll be a YouTube sensation before you know it. That's my goal. Quit my stinking part-time job that I hate. Oh God, I don't think I've ever hated a job more. Jesus Christ. It's a total shit show. Can I say that out loud? Now I got all this space here I have to draw something in. I'll think about it a minute. This is the part you don't see when I do Mr. Ed Draws. This is me thinking. You'd probably hurt yourself looking at me. Be like, oh my God, what's he doing? Is he thinking? Jesus. See, that fence kind of just made itself. Isn't that nice? It was there the whole time. I just had to see it. I think it does need to have something here, but I'm not sure. I don't know if you've seen some of my other videos, my commentary, like my last one. I drew, I guess it was Facebook Live last week. I explained that when I draw structures and stuff, I choke. Yeah, that's probably the worst building ever. That's alright. I can fix it. I have the technology. This little brush right here. You know, I was pretty country growing up. I remember when I was a kid, we had this field next to a house we lived in. It was out in the country. And whenever they would till it, there'd be these really nice but soft kind of dirt clods. And I say soft because they would hold their shape enough to throw them like a snowball, but then they would burst apart when they hit you, and it wouldn't leave you scarred for life. And we would play summertime snowball fight, I guess, with dirt clods. Now that's some country stuff right there. I don't think I ever remember getting hurt throwing dirt clods at one. Could have put one another's eyes and teeth out, but I guess I lived through that one. Now they have like Pokemon Go and stuff, thank God. Maybe that's what's wrong with kids today. They haven't gone through that crucible of living through a dirt clod fight. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it kind of runs into the line when there's a lot of the release agent in it. The release agent will evaporate, and then the pigment will stick will stick well, or better. That's better and well put together. Bell. I don't know if that makes any sense. There were rocks in the clods. there were, actually, but I was fortunate enough never to be hit in the face. And I say fortunate enough, but really it's quite deliberate. You know, someone throws a dirt clod at you, and just instinctively you're kind of like, unless you're brain dead, unless you don't want to survive childhood, you cover your face, you cover your eyes, you cover your mouth. And that's what we did, you know, duck and cover. We survived it. Nowadays, you throw a dirt clod at a kid, they're just going to look at it until it hits them in the face. They're not even going to know what's going on until it's over. I'm just going to kind of erase that. And by kinda, I mean absolutely erase it and take it out. Like, don't flick a match in it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to have to work on that. Damn it. That tree was so nice before. It just went, you saw it. I don't know if you saw it, maybe you did. It went right in. And then this looks like S and shoved in it. Yeah, I don't know. Golly jeez. That was so nice before. People are going to watch this episode, they're going to be like, man, that was so nice before. I don't know, just brute force. You can't, there's really not a lot of nuance. that's going to help you when your marker's clogged. Now see, I think now this actually looks better now than what it did before, so I've been able to improve on how this tree looks. I've been down some dirt roads in my day. I know what they look like. There's something that's just so charming and serene about an old dirt road. Now some people are like terrified. If you get them on an old dirt road out in the country somewhere, I don't know if they think Sasquatch is going to come out of the woods at them or something, or you know, a gang of rapes is going to come and get them. But I love the serenity of being out on an old dirt road surrounded by woods on both sides, and you hear all the animals, and if you walk really slow, you feel like you're a part of it all. Pain to have this. It's great for dry erase because the board comes up a little bit, but when I'm trying to do pen and ink, I just can't do it here. It's impossible. I have to set in my chair, and then I can't record. I'm not going to record me sitting in my chair doing art. I just don't know about this picture. It's missing stuff. Waterfall off of a cliff. Out here? Is that what it needs? Or are you talking about the drawing? Yeah, the drawing has a waterfall coming off the cliff, yeah. I'm sorry, I got lost. There's a lag. I think those work a little bit better. To me, it suggests that there maybe is a lane on the other side of this fence that leads up to this creepy beat-up house. Just want to kind of show some maybe difference in when it gets closer to the fence. Maybe there's a ditch and there's more water there, so the plants are more vibrant, so there'll be a sharper contrast. And then out here in the field, there's not as much water available, so those plants are a little bit drier looking, so they're not as contrasted. Just making up stories for why this should make sense. I'm ready to erase this right now. What do you say? Yeah, someone will like it. They better. I'm just going to take it out. I'm going to ruin this marker. I'm just not happy with that. Pressure's on now. I done effed this up. The plight of the tortured artist. Jeez. It's supposed to be relaxing and meditative, and it's turning out to be wrought with a little anxiety. Oh, to fix this stupid field. I should draw some cows in there or something. If I could draw a cow. There's chickens in there. Does that count as a chicken? I could probably count as a cow. I put it way back here. But to draw like, I don't know, a real, kind of really real looking cow? No. You guys would be like, kill it. Put it out of its misery. That thing shouldn't be. Jesus. Holy Moses. How long have I been working on this? For almost an hour? Best be worth it. And actually what happens is you put the tip on, the cap on wrong, the tip will get on the rim of that inner circle, and then you'll gouge the center out of your tip. So that's a little bit of a design flaw there. What do you expect for $1? Someone to think about it? I had a couple of those markers I ruined, like right out of the box. Putting the cap back on, and it's like, now it draws 2 lines. Sometimes my brain does stuff, and then my other brain is like, what are you doing? And then the first brain's like, no, you are. That's a little bit better, I think. That's looking okay. I mean, meh. Oh, season 3 is turning out to suck. I need to work on it harder. I don't know. I dropped the ball, I think. It doesn't suck. I don't really mean that. I just kind of have a high bar, you know. Just, you don't want to be, that's fine. Like, right, you know, the very first thing. Like, that's okay. That looks, because if you push yourself just a little bit harder, just think what you come up with. with so much effort, but you hit that sweet spot. Spot and part together are now spart. Now I think I like that. I think it worked out. This layer here, these trees in the background. I got this house. Maybe it might be a little out of scale. Who knows? Who cares? I mean, pretty much you can take anything you want from it. You could take from it that it's just not very well executed. And that's fine. If you take that from it, that's good. You know, you learned something. You can tell when something's not done as well as it could be. Let's do the erase part. Okay, well, I'm going to spend the next 4 hours editing this down and getting tired of listening to the sound of my own voice. You can catch me then. Until then, I love you guys, and take care. Bye-bye.